that I've seen on TV and the Cell that I've seen in real life, I think they're the same person. I think you're a bitch. I'm not gonna hold back.
I mean, I don't think there's any need for name calling. And you can say whatever you like.
Yeah,
but
with
you can say it without calling people names.
Us,
We've not called you any names.
Oh, but fuck this.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
They were both as bad as each other.
I'm not going to stand for ill behaviour from anybody.
Stupid snaky bitches, man.
What is going on, people? We are back again with some more Moving Mad. And today we are tackling the UK Tell All 90-Day Fiancé UK. And I gotta tell you this right now. This has got to be one of the best tell-alls that I've seen. In fact, the host, Catherine Ryan, was phenomenal. You know what I mean? And the cast members, phenomenal. And the reason I say this is because, you see, the host was more than happy to hold people accountable and ask them the questions that were needed. And also at the same time, the cast members were also asking themselves the questions that were needed. It felt like the bases that we were always wondering had been covered. Something that we have not got in a very, very long time from any other tell-all. Sean Robinson, you should be fired. But with that being said, as you saw right there, tension was mounting and somebody could not handle it. Shane got up and left. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, do I agree with the fact that there was an alleged group of where women were talking about Shane? No, I don't. But from what I understand, Assel says, all I did was text something to Marcy. Marcy then tells, and this is the problem sometimes in life, okay, when people decide to pillow talk, she told her man. And what did her man do? Well, this is where it got peak. He decided to then tell Shane what was said. So really and truly, Michael was being a snitch, which did not help anything, you know what I mean? But either way, though, we're now in a situation where Rebekah is now looking to defend the situation and saying that, listen, you should not be calling anyone a B-I-C-T-H. And 100%, there was no need for that. Like, why are we doing this? You know what I mean? But obviously, as you saw, Shane could not handle the heat of being called out for her foul language and having somewhat of a temper. So much that she walks away, literally saying every slur possible and really and truly pretty much proving a point that regardless of what we have said, the way you're going about it is far, far worse. But listen, that was just the beginning. Let's see what else went down.
Yeah. Rebekah is the most two-faced bitch. They're all hypocrites. Yeah. You formed a clique. Yeah. Try to get everyone a fucking gangster. You don't know.
They're making a group with Assel and other couple.
Assel's like an evil dictator. They're all so fake. I've been bullied by people since I was down here. I've not got to 27 years old to let people like her think they can say what they fucking want and not get away.
Well. It seems to me as if, when it comes to Shane's reaction, it is definitely a projection of something that has gone on in Shane's life. Whatever that may be, I mean, we don't necessarily know, but she definitely hints at the fact that she's been bullied before, and therefore, I'm assuming when she was bullied, she was in a position where she never really stood up for herself. But now she's in that position where she knows how to stand up for herself, but sometimes she may take things a little bit too personal and literally go overboard. But if you ask me personally, I wouldn't say that the way she reacted was the way she really needed to react. She could have definitely reacted in a way, in a far much more cordial way. You know what I mean? She could have reacted in a way that would have made her look like the bigger person. But instead, she made herself look like somebody who just can't take a little bit of comments here and there, bloody-daddy-daddy-da. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, nobody wants anyone to talk behind their back. And I 100% agree with that. But at the same time, though, when you give energy to people who are doing you wrong, those people get off on that because they have won the battle. You know what I mean? Just because somebody is talking ill of you, it doesn't mean that you need to give them a reaction. And if you give them a reaction, you want to give them a reaction that says that you are not going to scoop to their level. And to be honest with you, the fact that she's out there calling everyone a B-I-C-T-H and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't help anything because, fair enough, Rebekah may have said something. Assel may have said something, but they're not out here insulting you like that. You know what I mean? Well, at the end of the day, Shane will see things how Shane wants to see things and react how Shane wants to react. And if that's the case, it is what it is.
I'm not having you make me leave.
Yeah.
I haven't asked you to leave. You got up on your own accord.
Oh, shut up, you stupid bitch.
Listen.
Wow.
Please.
I shared my opinion about Mad, and I didn't know that it will be shared with other couple, so it's like double face from another
That's
couple.
double standards a bit like...
I mean, listen, for me, the way I look at it is that this is all Michael's fault, to be honest with you. People are always going to say something. People are always going to have a comment here and there, right? That is just a normal thing. It's what people do in this world, right? People always have an opinion on anything and everything. I mean, listen, right now, I'm giving my opinion. You know what I mean? So obviously, I still will share this, all right? And sadly, Marcy has then decided to do pillow talk. And then Michael has then decided to go and share with Shane. So if anything, this whole uproar, it should really be I mean, I'm not saying like Michael should be confronted or whatever, but it's a damn shame that he's opened up his mouth. And now Shane's in this position where she's going absolute apeshit. And then at the same time, we're now in a position where Assel and Rebekah are just like, yeah, no one was meant to find out. You know what I mean? That's why we had this conversation privately, so it can stay private. But hey, man, end of the day, you've been found out. Shane doesn't like it, which is fine. Absolutely fine. But of course, if I was Shane moving forward, I would definitely find a way to address things in a better way. In a way that doesn't make things worse on your side. Because right now, you're being made to look out like a crazy person, like a mad, angry person who's got anger issues. You know what I mean? And that's never a good look. But anyway, with that being said though, let me know what you're thinking down below in the comment section. And let me know if you agree with the way Shane reacted. And we'll talk about it if you dig what I'm saying. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.